Hey squad, do you notice anything different today? We have a nice, beautiful layouts, and we got rid of the freaking 720 webcam. Woo, I can see that it landed right behind me. I think it's okay, but that is gone. Didn't shatter, that's good. And I got rid of my freaking iPhone as well. I have to deal with the cloud system. But anyway, squad, let's kick it off with a major mistake that I am seeing so often these days. So let's get right into it. Hey squad, welcome back to the dome. Make sure you grab your front row seats. It's been a while. For all you new folks out there, my name is Zeals, and what I do in this channel is go in detail, dissect the crap out of idle heroes, and in the meantime, have some fun while doing that. So if you like that kind of stuff, make sure you smash the like button and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell dinger so you can come back for more. Now in the last video, I have announced a giveaway winner, but the man has not come through. He has not messaged me. Maybe he is not a loyal viewer. So if Dave Q does not check this video out and does not claim his reward, I'm going to just pick a winner from this video. So all you have to do is just follow the instructions on your screen. Yeah. Now before we get right in, let me give a massive shout out to the newest member of the Patreon family, Gyarados, as well as the YouTube membership squad. Thank you so much, guys. We'll be going live in March. Woo! Can't wait to see you guys there. All right, so it's time to get into the video. Yeah. So what is this mistake that I am talking about? I already have a video made focusing on your first E5 hero, not making too many projects, and that video exploded. YouTube just recommending to all the idle heroes beginners, already at 70,000 views. Now I also have like a tier list video for the best heroes that you should work on your first E5 hero. So if you haven't checked that out and you are a beginner, make sure you do so. Now after you make your first E5 hero, what should you do? Now this is not just for beginners or intermediates or advanced players, it's for everybody. Pick an immediate goal and then work towards that. Don't be like this guy. Don't have so many freaking projects. Just focus on your first E5 hero. So let's say your first E5 hero is Horus after you saw all the guides or videos or posts on Reddit or social media. So you picked Horus. Now you go into arena and you fight against, let's say your opponent has an E5 Penny and you got smashed. And you're thinking, wow, man, maybe this was a mistake. However, what was your initial reason for making Horus? I hope you have a plan. That's what I'm talking about. Horus is great in Sealand. He's also good in Aspen Dungeon against the guild bosses and other stuff as well, which I go really in detail in this video. Being good in PvP is like an icing on top when you're in the early game. It's all about resource generation in the beginning. PvP, like I said, should be focused later on. Unless you are a high spender, then by all means do whatever you want. But your first couple of E5 heroes, let's say 1, 2, or even up to 4, should be focused on you completing monthly quests as well as having great resource generation through Aspen Dungeon as well as Sealand. So let's say you have completed an E5 Horus, but you're struggling with the broken spaces, you're struggling still to complete the Brave Trial events every month. Then your next project should be focused on completing these two for the resources. Now if you don't care about resources and you're just playing this game for PvP, then by all means, at least that's your plan. You want to have fun in PvP, then that's your plan. But just do know that you're going to lose resources over time. So what do you do next? Maybe to clear your Brave Trials, you want to incorporate Penny, because Penny in the early game, she does really well, right? So if that's what you want, and she also will help you in broken spaces. Is she like the best hero that you can get to accompany Horus to clear broken spaces? No. So after you complete your first E5 hero, you really need to focus on what you need to do next. It's all about doing well in Sealand and Aspen Dungeon. Then after that, your second or third E5 or even E3 heroes, you can focus on the broken spaces by incorporating, let's say, a support hero, a healer like Ormus or Vesa or even Belrain. If you have access to Belrain, they have given a lot of copies of her in the last quarter of 2019. And you also need a Heart Watcher. This account does not have a Heart Watcher because this does not belong to me. It's still an unclaimed giveaway account. So this account has a lot of dollars pumped into it. It's on a relatively new server, and the previous owner only wanted to focus on PvP, and he can still dish out 8 billion damage in PvE with this lineup. But for the rest of us mortals that are not pumping thousands of dollars, then you need to get a Heart Watcher going to complete your broken spaces every month, because this is all awesome free resources that you should be capitalizing on. All right, instead of focusing too much in PvP. Don't get caught up into the PvP storm. Don't chase the top of the food chain, because as a free-to-play or a light spender, it's going to be tough to even maintain. Even for me, well, I don't spend that much money anymore, but even for me, it's hard to catch up because of the spending power of others. So what I'm saying is, have a clear plan. Please just don't make a hero. Just, you know, don't be like this guy. So let me open up my phone real quick, and this is on the iOS device. I have been coaching a lot of players on the iOS servers, like 900 plus, like the newer, just huge spenders all the way down to the low spenders. I've been watching their accounts, and look at the amount of projects that you're seeing. There is just no focus. Now, this looks really pretty, and he is a high spender. He has a lot of money, and he probably doesn't care. But for the rest of you guys, I see a lot of low spenders or free-to-play players making the same mistake still. So after you pick a hero to work on, complete it. And if that first hero was to do well in Seal Land, make sure you do that. And after you do that, make your second hero to do something else. Maybe do well in Brave Trials, maybe do well in the Tower of Oblivion or Aspen Dungeon, and just see through it. Don't chase the new hero. Get 3 copies and 9 start a new hero, and then not finish your previous hero, because you're not going to make progress in Seal Land and the Aspen Dungeon with these 10 stars or E1 or E2. Just focus on that E5. Yes, you'll get battered in PvP. Let's say you, once again, you have an E5 Horus, you'll get destroyed by another E5 hero like Penny or even Garuda. That's okay, because you did not build your Horus to be a master of early game PvP. You built Horus for other things like boss damage and Seal Land and Aspen Dungeon. Yes, Penny is better in Aspen Dungeon, but you gotta work with the copies that you have and just focus on that E5 hero. Now, after you do that, like I said, pick another goal. Pick an immediate goal and then work towards that. Don't make other 6 to 8 to 9 or 10 or E1, E2, just incomplete heroes, unless of course you're just building it for fodder. But other than that, don't build high tier heroes just because they're high up in a tier list that I made or you saw somewhere. Alright, that's the main point that I want to get across to you guys, because you're slowing down your progress big time, as well as your resources are being too spread, the stone, the gold, all of that stuff, the promotion stones. And as you are seeing, I know this is an extreme example, but trust me, like I said, I've been on many accounts this week and the last week, and I'm seeing this just too much. And the reason why I started this YouTube channel is to help people. I mean, people are going to spend on mobile games anyways, right? I cannot stop that. I cannot stop people's behavior. I just want to help them to make the best decisions and stretch out their dollars, because they're paying so much money. So that's why I'm making this video, because I don't want you to have this beautiful yet incomplete lineup and only be what, Seal Land 9, 10, or 11, when you should be at least 16, 17, and 18 with the amount of resources that you have pumped into your account, is what I'm saying. Not only that, the Aspen Dungeon is suffering. Still in nightmare. This account could have been in death mode by now. also suffering in the Tower of Oblivion, suffering in PvP. Just pretty much overall, you're not going anywhere. You just wasted a lot of time, and if you have spent, you have wasted a lot of money, and that hurts me. You have wasted time, most importantly, as well as money. So once again, make sure when you pick a hero that you want, of course, you have to think about, you have to strategize the copies and where you're going to get the rest of the copies from. For example, if you have like 6 out of 9 penny copies, you got to think about where you're going to get the last 3 copies. Are you going to just wait for events? Are you going to use glorious relics? Are you going to spend money? I don't know what you're going to do. Profit orbs? But anyways, just make a plan. If you're going to focus on Penny, know her perks. And this is what this channel does. We talk about each hero's pro and con. So hone in and stick with it. If your plan is to save profit orbs for the next event, then stick with it. If your plan is to make an E5 Penny as your second E5 hero, stick with it. After that, then you want to do well in broken spaces, then stick with Heart Watcher as well as a support hero so that you can do decently in the broken spaces. And then if you're getting to broken spaces stage 6 or 7 and you're struggling there, then you stop and reassess what you need to do to be able to fully clear it without spending a lot of freaking tokens or gems. Make yourself efficient, be smart, play smart. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. That was a little bit longer than I anticipated, but hopefully you found it helpful. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and make sure you smash that like button. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing as well, and leave a comment down below so that I gotta get rid of this account, guys. I cannot log into too many accounts per day. I'm losing too much time. I need to pump out more videos. I don't want to babysit these accounts, so please take it by following the instructions, and please come back and take it away from me. Alright, so thank you so much once again. As always, happy idling, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out for now, your boys' heels. Peace.